Hello, beautiful people. How are you all doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you are watching from. Guys, today let's talk about this Happy Boys and OPM Pastor. You all know how the story started, how those guys were sacked from their workplace because they were dancing, and OPM Pastor decided to sponsor them to Cyprus because he felt at that time what they actually need was education. So he sponsored them. But one thing I'm still trying to understand is that maybe at the point of travel, he did not tell them that that travel was going to last for 6 months, or maybe it was a 6 month study. That is where I get confused. I don't understand. But this is the reason why people don't help. Because when you help people, they turn around you. They come back and bite the finger that fed them. Okay, there are so many conversations that was going around between OPM Pastor and these Happy Boys, especially when they couldn't pay their bills or when they started having difficulties. They were trying to get back to him to say, look, we are in cold, we are suffering, we cannot pay our bills, this is what we are going through. And we also saw a response where the pastor said, things are not easy, especially with the high rise of inflation with the dollar, that the dollar is so expensive, and you guys know how difficult it is. He said this is money from tithes and offering he is using to support people. Happy Boys wouldn't have known the way to Cyprus if not for OPM Pastor. But what I'm seeing in the whole scenario right now is like these boys are not being appreciative. Now they have traveled abroad, their eyes are wide open, they have understand how the system is working out there. And I saw a video where they said, oh, I don't want to come back. I don't want to come back. He didn't tell us that he wanted us to come back because the pastor actually said the dollar is really high and it's not easy. They are not the only one he is sponsoring overseas. So he said if they are ready to come back to Nigeria to study, he will continue sponsoring them. But I also got another response from Happy Boys where they said they came out to apologize, but that thing wasn't apology at all. They were saying he's using their shine. This is the highest level of being ungrateful. They also said it in one of their videos. Oh, we didn't know the road to Cyprus. He was the one that took us there. But right now, we are not ready to come back. Obviously, nobody wants to leave that country with all the suffering that is there. And after testing another country, we want to come back. Because we all know the suffering is just too much over there in Nigeria. But these guys, they also need to show some level of appreciation. Because the way they are going about it now, this is the reason why people find it difficult to help people. People find it difficult to help people because of this ungrateful, ingrate attitude, which is very bad to us among Nigerians. It is not easy. Somebody that is not your family member, is not your father, is not your auntie, is not your mother, bring out $4,000 and spend for one person. Do you think it's easy? It's not easy. Even when you think that, okay, he's using your destiny, like they said, he's using their shine or whatever they were talking about. I don't support their attitude at all. Because tomorrow, pastor will not want to help others. We've been crying in our country how people don't help. But this OPM pastor has been helping a lot of people. But surprisingly, these guys are really showing ungrateful attitude. I saw one of their video where they said, Oh, we don't want to come back. He didn't tell us when he bought the ticket. Obviously, nobody wants to live that suffering. No matter, even if they are sleeping in the cold, I think they would rather want to stay in the cold than going back to that country. But that is not the way they should approach it. There are better ways. There are better options. There are better ways they should talk to OPM Pastor. OPM Pastor had to curse them. But I also saw in another video where he has renounced it, where he have said, that was high. Yes, he was so pained before he can say those words. He was really pained. But I'm so grateful that he has renounced it. This is not fair. We should learn to show appreciation. When people do things for us, we should learn to appreciate. We should learn to appreciate. There's nothing like appreciation. When you appreciate, the person can do more. But what these happy boys are doing right now, I saw in another video where they said, even in the church, they will be smoking and living a wayward life, forgetting that somebody sponsored you to that country where you are. And even their results were not good. I saw somebody else who said he was ready to sponsor them so long as they are able to bring their result and their result is good. Nobody has talked about that. The 6 months they spend in Cyprus, how is their result? To encourage others to support them. Are they passing? Did they pass all their courses? Because these are the things we need to look at. The pastor has really tried. I must commend him. He has done a really good work. Guys, what are your views? What are your opinions on this particular trending video about Happy Boys and OPM Pastor? Please drop your comment and your opinion, and we'll see you again in our next video. Bye.